Like, what is going on here? Greetings, Weight Watchers and friends. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Love Fuller, and I am here with what I ate on Weight Watchers Smart Points Freestyle Smart Points video. I'm on my way to coffee. The wives get together for coffee mornings, and so that's what I'm about to do. But the thing is that last year when I first started this with meeting all these people and stuff, I gained back 40 of the 60 pounds that I had lost. Now, it's not their fault. You know, there's definitely the one lady that was sitting right there with us the whole entire time, and she lost weight. Then there was another woman who, I guess starting later in the season or whatever, she started losing weight, or maybe she was losing weight the whole time and I didn't know, but she was right there with us. So no excuses, but yeah, I'm kind of like, oh. So I have my milk with me. Look at my lovely what kind of thing is this? It's called a Swell. My daughter got this for me for Christmas. I was admiring it in the store in Macy's, and I was like, oh, I don't want to pay that much money for it though, because I'm like, oh, it's just a, you know, this is kind of, and literally, I'm glad I didn't say it, but it's the kind of thing that someone gives you for a gift, and that's, you know, that's the better way to get it, like someone in your family or a good friend gives you as a gift. So she got it, and she got it for me as a gift. That was such a nice surprise. Anyway, I have my coffee additive in here. We're going to Costa Coffee. Beautiful views, so I'll take a photo so you can see the shots of the views. The problem is that I put too much, like usually the additives are 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0, whatever equals 0. I'll put a picture of what I put in my coffee. That picture is missing the almond milk. I made a mistake and I put like 2 points worth of the additives because I was using a teaspoon instead of a half teaspoon. So 2 smart points worth of that in there. So I'm gonna have a 2 smart point coffee. The good thing about coffee is that it tends to reduce my appetite. So I can do a little what do you call it? Intermittent fasting. I haven't eaten anything all day, and it is late afternoon / evening. It's time for me to eat. I'm having chili cold because it's just one of those days. Oh, I feel like eating chili cold. So the chili's 2 smart points for 1.5 cups of it, and this is 5 points for the crackers. Yeah, I didn't eat anything else. I just had the 2 points worth of coffee. I had like a little sip of some fruit punch. We went to the lady's house after the, you know what, at the coffee place, and she made homemade fruit punch, and that's neat. Homemade fruit punch. So I had a little tiny sip of that, but I could count it as a point. I counted it as a point. Why not? So 3 smart points plus the 7 is 10. Mr. Fuller is home, and it's time to exercise. It's nighttime, and I haven't eaten very much today. I told you yesterday that I don't like to do that because it's gonna catch up with me, you know? You end up paying the price later. But it must be jet lag or something because I haven't been hungry. I shouldn't complain about that, but you know, I don't want my body to like be holding on to the storing up the fat and blow up. Nobody wants that. Anyway, we're gonna exercise. Just use one of these berries French twists. Hello. Hi. For 1 smart point. That's what they look like. You can see. And I'm popping popcorn right now. So that berries takes me to 4 points. The popcorn, I think is like 15 points. I don't remember, I have to look it up. It's 12 points. I weighed it. I felt like eating a mandarin orange along with my popcorn. No, I'm not pregnant. I'm old. I had another mandarin orange, and now this is a teaspoon and a half, well, minus a couple licks of Jif Whips peanut butter. This is 1 smart point. 0 points worth of Oscar Mayer chicken slices or whatever. 3 smart points worth of Emerald cashews. 3 smart points worth of Murray ginger snaps. 0 smart points worth of almond coconut blend. That's 3 plus 3 is 6. Takes me out for the night. No more points left. Video. Today is Friday, January 5th, 2017, and guess what? It's still the new year. It's the new year. It's the new year, baby. Happy New Year. I don't know how long I'm going to be singing that song. I just want to make sure that I stay in the spirit of the new year, the spirit of renewal, the spirit of my intentions to be joyful, to be intentional with my word and my thoughts, which is proving to be very, very, very challenging. My goodness, watching my thoughts, I'm realizing, my goodness. It's like I have this kind of like humor that's like a kind of a dark humor, but that means you have to have like a dark thoughts, right? To have like a kind of a dark humor. So, and I don't want to attract dark things in my life. I want to attract light, only light. Because I see, okay, I attract light, but then it's like the darkness is under that light sometimes too. Or maybe as much as I am thinking dark thoughts. So, yeah, I want to keep myself in the spirit of the new year, spirit of renewal, thinking up, looking up, speaking life, thinking life. And despite the appearances that life may present. Anyway, you're like, what does this have to do with food? Not a doggone thing, not a doggone thing, but just reminding you that it's the new year, baby. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Happy New You. I am drinking coffee, darling. This is actually 1 Smart Point coffee. It's probably actually 2 Smart Point coffee, because I say every time I drink my coffee that it's like I put all these 0 point additives in there. I have that today with the coconut oil. I'm gonna count it today only as 1 point because Weight Watchers says 0 plus 0 plus 0 equals 0, because I am going out tonight. I'm going out tonight, darling, out on the town, going to dinner and a movie with 2 other couples, which is awesome. We've never done double dates here in Kuwait, so it's just awesome that my life is opening up according to my New Year intention that I made last year. I set my goals for last year, and that included having meaningful relationships with people from all over the world who live all over the world. So the people that we're going to be with today have homes in different places in the world. One couple, I think they have a home in Florida, but they're from, let's say, Cuba and Colombia, and another couple that's from, let's say, Scotland and Jordan is gonna accompany us, and they have a home in, let's say, Jordan. And so, just to keep the people, you know, anonymous kind of thing, you know, because Kuwait is this big, so that's why I always black out the faces, and unless someone tells me that I can say, oh, you can use my actual information or who I really am, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be in your videos, then no one has told me that, so I haven't asked, but no one has told me that, and until they tell me that, I'm blocking them out, okay? So just to protect people's privacy. Like I said, I mean, if you're from a small town or something like that, you can understand that, right? Right. Or even if not from a small town, what does that have to do with anything? It's like, okay, I have a friend and we're in a big city in Atlanta, and she finds out that everything that she sees me with my video camera, right? And she's like, oh, everything that you've been posting without me agreeing to it, you've been posting on the internet. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. I might have a banana. I'm thinking about having a banana to go along with, oh, excuse my hair. I know it's looking kind of crazy, but you know, I just like kind of set my little curls and put a little spray in it, and I don't want to comb it out yet. Do you ever do that? I might have a banana for 0 smart points to go along with my my food. Hubby and I are gonna go out and do some things to in the morning, and what I'm going to do is take with me some eggs and beans. Okay, and so that's black eyed peas. There's 1 smart point worth of sausage in the beans. I mean, yeah. So it will be 1 smart point. So that means I will have had 2 smart points worth of food if I eat that, which I probably will. I mean, it makes sense to eat it before I go out to dinner. We're going to dinner at Italian, but I might end up just doing like you know, a salad or something, which I hate to do because I like to eat. I like to eat real food, but Italian is so point heavy. So, I mean, I could do like something with like a marinara. We'll see what they have. But I like, you know, the rich, creamy white sauces. Oh, am I a white sauce girl? Yes, I am. Woo! So yeah, I'll have to just be a different kind of girl today. Be a different kind of girl now that I'm, you know, changing my life. It's not pretty, and it is crazy, and it is true. I attempted to make a crustless sweet potato pie last night. Looks like it didn't cook long enough or something, so it turned out to be like a sweet potato, I guess, souffle, kind of like a pudding. And I don't remember exactly the ingredients I put in it before I froze it, and so I added more maple syrup. So I think this is like 4 smart points. And I had a little sliver right there so I could taste it, and that's how I found out that it was the pudding slash souffle. But I'm not counting that little sliver because it's not 1/4 of the slice. If it's 4 points per slice, I'm counting it as 0. So we're at the mall. This is the way it looks. And like I said, we're headed for Italian. There's Mr. Fuller.
Hello.
And I didn't get a chance to look at the menu. Of course, I'll take a photo of what we're getting.
Your destination is on the right.
We're gonna do valet. So now we're in the mall. It's like a however many story mall as you can see. But we don't know where the restaurant is. They do have restaurants on the top floor, but they don't have any like directories or anything like here to show us where the restaurant is. So we're just assuming that we should go up. We're home. So we had a good time. The movie was surprisingly funny. I don't like silly movies like that, but usually, but bad acting and action adventure, whatever kind of stuff, but it was funny. I thought it was funny. Mr. Fuller likes movies with bad acting, action adventure, and
I don't critique them the same way.
But how did you like the movie?
It was good.
It was good. So we were on one accord with that. Dinner, that was, I thought it was gonna be beef, just beef sausage, like beef, but it was beef pepperoni, but still it was beef, so that's less fat than pork pepperoni. I had 3 slices, so that's like 7 points each. 7 times 21, and I get 29. And then I made a mistake and I had a cappuccino with regular coffee instead of having a cappuccino with skim milk. So I gotta pay for those points. I don't know how much that's gonna be. I'm just look up a small cappuccino. And see how many points that is. So won't. There's no snacking for me tonight unless I want to go into my weeklies, which I don't. Good news though is that I was there with like people who are like into fitness, and they were saying that we need to support each other with fitness. And you know, I say I have like spiritual goals this year, and like trying to get, you know, deeper into my spirituality. And you know, they're talking about putting together you know, like Bible studies and things like that. So that's really good. It's really interesting how, you know, you ask for something and then it comes. So let me see how many points this stuff is and I'll be back. Look, something's going on with my my computer. It's like, it's telling me that basically we went back to somehow my computer went back to smart points. Cause I put in Black Eyed Peas and I don't know what's going on. It's weird. Look, I put in Black Eyed Peas and it's telling me 3 smart points. Like, what is going on here?